And hopefully I'm doing this right, because when I say doing this right, I mean these dual GoPros. That's going to be interesting footage, hopefully. And this just don't want to work. Alright, we got a few bees on the sugar. They're already excited to see me, probably because all this bouncing of the boxes I've been doing here. Set the feeder ring to the side. There's no pollen left on the top. Let's see what we got. All right, just some wax. Not really messing with the top too much, to be honest with you, but we will check the frames in the middle just so we can see if anything. Oh, there we go, to the air. So nice today, much different than the other day. And you notice I got my full suit, my version of a full suit, because I usually like to just wear a hoodie and the empty foundation there, a hoodie and the and pull up the and just the under the arm like bib of a jacket. But the problem is the bees. Well, what do we got here? Look at that. We got some pollen, some nectar being stored in this little frame here. That's pretty nice. A little bit of nectar, different colors of green. There's some red pollen in there. It's pretty nice of them. Let's put that to the outside. All right, nothing going on this frame. Let's see what we got on these frames right here in the middle. There was a piece of foundation. I say foundation, the plastic frame right here, that I kind of put right in the middle to see if they would do anything. All right, that's pretty nice. We've got trying to see if I got any eggs in there. If I can turn the sun just right between this fencing. Oh, there's a bee hatching right there. Eating. Today's her birthday. Well, happy birthday, little girl. But I don't see any eggs, but it could be my old eyes. See the other side here. There's another one with a couple birthdays going on. One right there coming out. A little bit of honey. It's pretty nice. Let's see. Which is funny because the dark comb, I can't really make out the in there through this black fencing shield. All right, are they doing anything with this new foundation? New frame? Well, they are. They're drawing out some. I don't see any eggs on it yet, but they are making room. All right, that's nice. We'll put that back. Sounds like I hear piping. We have here brood. I don't see any queen cups. See no queen. There's no eggs in this frame that I see. They're packing away nectar in that top corner. Oh, there's some larvae right in there. Hopefully you can see it down in there. Maybe with some edit. Whoop. Don't do that, guys. Don't do what I just did. Some birthdays happening over here today. They really don't care for you dropping the frame. See what they're doing on this. This is a honey frame. There's a hive beetle. See the hive beetle? Right there. Right down in the cell. Not bad if I only see one, but it ain't coming out. They usually come out. Turn it one way. I will go in there and get her and crush her and make the bees repair it. One down. One less beetle. So you see this little track right here? If you're doing foundationless, if you're not putting a foundation in, when you build your frame, turn this track to the bottom, because the beetles like to run along this little groove. I just saw one a minute ago. I don't know where it went to, but I have to assume the bees are taking care of business right there in the hive beetle side of things. All right, so what do we got? Just a black foundation. I'm actually going to move this one out because they're not doing anything with it. And I'm going to put this frame here. Make a slight manipulation. So really, I didn't see any eggs in the top box, just a little bit of brood. Moved a little bit of sugar back over. And this is when things get feisty. When you pop this super off. But we're gonna do a deep dive in this hive because it's been a few weeks. Ah, lovely. And we'll just straddle that over there. And I will try to kneel down a bit so we might be able to see something. All right, what do we got in this outside? Besides propolis. Lots and lots of propolis. A little bit of comb. That's worker comb. That's nice. Really nothing going on with it. So I'm going to set that to the side to give room in the box. Alright, this was some of that black foundation. This was acorn foundation. Looks like there's a bunch of pollen stored in this one. So usually when you start seeing all this pollen in stores, that's the next frame's when the brood starts. Typically, not always. Nothing's for sure. We've got some drones on here. We got some workers. This was the inside. The outside is pretty much nothing right now. Nothing happening. So turn that back. Maybe we just go through this colony today on video. make it shorter. This is the only hive I have with a screen bottom on it. All right, we got some brood, larvae, got some bigger larvae. Oh, we got eggs down in the bottom. This would be a good frame for a split. Let me check for the queen, because I got brand new eggs down there, right? So, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna double check for a queen. I don't see one. Let me look on this other side. See pollen, see some brood, I see larvae and eggs. Perfect. So, I'm just gonna walk this frame, walk this one frame over to one of my nukes on nuke row. Let's go purple. Let's do purple. So we'll move this one frame out of the way. Do a walk away split. We're gonna put this one frame in. I'll go to that top box and I'm gonna find we'll cover this up. I might even put a shim on it in a minute, but we'll go ahead and cover that up. Obviously the workers will come home back here, but we're gonna take one of these frames of brood that we found in the top box, because there was no eggs on there, it was just brood, right? And we're gonna take that over, if I can do it without totally agitating everything in the box. And we're making room, making bacon pancakes, baby. All right, another frame, just double quick glance to make sure I don't have a queen. And I see no queens, I see some brood hatching. And we're gonna take this right over here, and I'm gonna fake the funk on this thing real quick. And when I say that, we're gonna put that in there, and we're just gonna leave these 3 frames right there. I'm gonna take a guardian hive entrance for a nuke, if it'll fit. It's kind of swollen, and we're gonna wedge this thing in here. So now they're gonna be all disoriented on what where their entrance is, where their exit is. They're facing a different direction. So it's a different scenario for them. They'll figure it out to get in. So we're gonna leave that like that, and we're gonna manipulate this box a little bit more. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm slowly working these back to the bottom. So we're gonna take this frame. Actually, no, we're not gonna do anything else yet. We're going to continue our inspection. So I know people are gonna say, wow, it's early. For you guys, it probably is. If you think about it, when people get packages and nukes in late March and April, when do you think those queens are being made? All right, move this one over. And yep, they're gonna be kind of crazy, because we're totally, I know it's gonna be good weather all this week, guys. So if I have to, I'll reduce this all the way back down to 1 box with foundation to give them some room. All right, what do we got? And we're looking for queen cells if we got them, or the queen. We've got, looks like some drone brood on here. Try not to smash any bees. Lots of pollen. All right, that's good stuff. But again, I see no queen cells. There's some red pollen on that girl. Nice. Whoop, gotta spin it around. I think one found his way up my pant leg. Hope not. And yes, this will be some havoc for these girls today. All right, what are we doing over here? No queen cells. Just a bunch of working girls. Brood on that side. So we'll put that brood down. Just like that. And what do we got over here now? So what I'm trying to do, it's my goal, is to get them. All right, so there's a little tiny spot of brood on this frame. That's weird. A little tiny one on the corner. Like in the corner. Right there. I mean, but on the other side. It's actually still cat brood. Spin around, look at all that pollen. Pollen sub. Some brood over here. And we're gonna move that in. I'm gonna take this frame and put it to the outside here. Trying to give her room. We'll take this brood frame and we're gonna put that back in here. All right, so now we'll start putting it back together. We'll take this piece of comb they were working on and we'll put that back here in the middle. See if I got any more frames over here I can drop in. Deep frames. There's medium, medium. Everything medium. Pretty sure I got some. Might require me to go get them. But right now, all of the bees are pretty contained. I can actually start moving these into the middle. Right there. Put that on it. So most of the bees are back in the bottom box where I want them. There's a frame. We'll put that in. It's actually in the sun, it's kind of glistening. Wax must be starting to melt in the sun. We'll put that right here. Give them some room. And I'll put some foundation. I'll put some foundationless pieces in there. I gotta fix that one. Gotta fix that one. Gotta fix that one. Or, yeah, there's two. All right, great. 1, 2. So, how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, here's number 10. We're gonna go ahead and center this box back up. Try to center them up. Didn't even need that extra frame. Look at that. Put that on, and we're gonna throw the lid back on. Even dump the sugar in. There you go. Now, all better. Let me just make sure this box is square. It's a little bit old. And there you go. Good shape.